Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Rico and Mambo Morning Show. We got Damion, Damizza Young in the house.
Yo, I don't even know who I am this morning. It's early. You know I don't do mornings.
Man, you disappear for like a long time, and then you just come out of nowhere, bro.
Dude, you know, and I got to apologize to my friends and family. Speaking of friends and family. But anyways, you know, because I basically go in the studio and do these like 24-hour sessions and don't call anybody back.
So what have you been up to, man?
I've been up to a lot, man. You know, working. I've been in the studio back, you know, making records and just having fun. Got a new deal with Rose Lane and Carp, which is a studio complex, and they have soundstage and everything. So it's like a multimedia company. And Short Copert. I mean, you know how I am. Like, you either know me and can work with me, or you think I'm freaking nuts and you keep 10 feet away.
Right.
So,
well, you work hard and
you didn't have to say right, buddy.
You do work hard and you are freaking nuts. So, yeah.
No,
I agree.
Like, but Short Copert, who I've known for like 10 years, was a live sound engineer for everybody from The Who and Pink Floyd's, and kind of like knows how I operate. Mm-hmm. So he built this big studio, and oh, Frost, I see that little sticker. Shout out Frost. He's on the album too. But anyways, no. So you know, he just kind of turned it over to me. So we've had everybody from Criminal, Bone Thugs and Harmony, TQ and I are working on his. TQ's album is so sick. Like, we haven't worked together in like 10 years, and like we're like 8-9 songs deep.
Wow.
And you need to get his app, because I think he's gonna release something for the ladies.
So he has a TQ. That's what they search for. TQ app.
Yeah. I mean, I have it somewhere. I'll get it for you.
All right. And the last time we talked to you, you had the book that dropped, the Guilty by Association.
Yeah.
And anything else new developed from that? Any more drama?
Some rumors floating around. You know, it's actually, I'm gonna say it like this, and I'm gonna get in trouble for saying this, but the camps are talking, and we're not talking to the lawyers, so it looks like someday there might be a reunion there.
Now, when you say reunion,
to make a record
with
what? I'm not saying no name.
Well, you can I say names? Can I guess?
No, and if you say anything, I'll kill you.
Can I say initials?
I don't know what you're talking about.
MC?
Maybe.
Wow, that would be
Marvin Chancellor. Yeah, I know that guy.
Well, the reason I'm talking about it is because you had this "What Would You Do" song,
right?
And I'm just saying, MC was a part of that, right?
I'm an MC sometimes, yeah.
Okay.
Ah, okay.
I rap sometimes.
Been on the radio side. You've been on, you know, the production side, the, you know, dealing with artists and all that. So, how has that helped you in what you're doing now?
I think it's exactly what you're saying. You know, it gave me the credibility, one, to be able to, you know, a $3.5 million studio, here's the keys. It gave me, you know, another thing with Bone where, you know, people don't really produce Bone. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, as a fan, you know, I look at it like watercolors. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Busy and I'll do something, then Crazy and I'll get together, and he'll be like, what do you think? And, you know, double this and do this, and then, you know, Lazy or Wish, or, you know, it's just it's given me that opportunity to be the biggest fan of the artists that I get to work with. So it's like, it's a dream come true. Like, I can't.
So are you like a kid in the candy store?
Totally.
You know, being to work with these guys, be able to work with these guys that you've admired for a long time, and
you know, Steve gives me trash sometimes, and you know, Amir gives me trash all the time, and it's like, dude, you're such a fan, like, calm down, and like, you know, and all this, and I'm like, but it's a trip, because you know, I say a funny story about when I did the Dre and Snoop reunion, and we had Dre and Snoop in Hawaii on the thing. When we put them back together, it was like, you know, Dre almost fell off the front of the stage because I was in the front row going nuts. And like, he thought there was a problem, and so he almost fell off the front of the stage. And afterwards, he's like, "Dude, you mother, what happened?" Like, and I'm like, "Dude, I'm a fan." Like, you know, when the show starts, I put my radio stuff aside. I didn't book this because I wanted ratings. I did this because I wanted to see the freaking show. You know what I'm saying? Like.
And you know what? You got to work with the late great Nate Dogg too. You had
man, that's a tough one.
And
it's been tough with that one. You know, Crazy Bone, Busy Bone, the Bone Camp, and Nate, and, you know, rest in peace, Nate, and rest in peace, Wino, too, my friend that passed a couple years back. And it's been rough, man, because Nate always had my back. You know what I mean? Like, it's like anytime anybody would say anything about me or anything like that, Nate would always be so protective. And, you know, he's another one that just let me do what I do. You know, I remember when we did What Would You Do? And, you know, there's like that New Edition kind of thing.
Yes.
Ooh, in the background. Like, I'm like, Nate, you need to do this. And he goes, I know R&B singer. Blah, 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 blah. You know, like this kind of stuff. And I'm like, no, but seriously. And he goes in the studio, all right, play it back. Let's try it. You know, like, and that was just our relationship.
Can we try it right now? Do you have that song ready?
Do we?
I don't have it ready right now, but we will get it ready.
Racist motherfucker.
Whoa. We're going to play it, though, in a couple minutes. How's that, all right? So we're going to take care of some business.
And I brought shirts for you guys from friends and family and stuff like that. I want to share and, you know, be nice.
Right, cool. Thank you.
Thank you throw it at you.
He doesn't like our shirts, bro.
You guys haven't given me one.
We don't have shirts. We don't have a budget like Damizza does, man.
Oh, please. If I had a budget, you guys have goat
Have you been to our Have you been to our restroom, bro?
Yes.
All right.
I very much regret that I went in after you.
That explains we don't have a budget here, bro.
Because it smells like something literally died.
And believe it or not, we just cleaned our carpets last night for you, bro.
Did you really?
Yeah.
All right.
You couldn't tell, right?
Hey, I was like, is that the smell?
Those aren't stains. That's a mural.
You know, I think I'm responsible for one of those stains from a few years back.